Okay, welcome to Doris's Kitchen, but today we're not cooking. Today we're sewing Christmas dresses. Okay, this is for two of my little granddaughters and stuff, and this is really nice material. I don't know if you can see how it sparkles as they move. So you'll be able to see the sparkleness of it all. It's very pretty, beautiful red, just sparkles with the light, you know. So we have 3 pleats in the front. You can see our beautiful pleats, and we have 2 in the back and stuff with a zipper and everything. So this is the Christmas dress. I think when it moves around you can see the beautiful sparkle in the material, and this is the material right here. It's got plenty of beautiful sparkles for the little girls and stuff. So I chose a size 3. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just the way it all just glitters and everything. Nice red glitter for them. Because that dress right there is for Kara. It's a size 3 is what I'm making it. It's a little bit, going to be a little bit on the long side, so it'll go below her knees, a little bit below her knees, maybe about 1.5 inches below her knees, but she'll grow into it and stuff. She's quite a petite little girl. So, and I made it super strong because I needed, you know, for it to last and stuff, but to also fit her character because she's a very active little child. So the fancy flowers and ribbons and all that stuff, we don't add to the dresses because that's just something that's going to be in her way. Okay, and we've added, of course, a necklace, Christmas tree necklace, to go with the outfit. So this was the pattern that I used. The New Look patterns are really, really easy to use and stuff. Directions are very simple. You can always just follow the pictures if you can't. So I kind of went with this dress, but I didn't add the ribbon and stuff and everything. These two are pretty much the same. Just didn't add the bow and the ribbon. She's not going to put up with that, I don't believe, and stuff. So this next pattern, now this is for the newborn. So it's a newborn pattern and stuff, and I went with the newborn size. This can also go to different sizes and stuff. Again, it's a New Look pattern and stuff. This works really good. So I'm going to go with that top one right there. The one that the little girl is wearing in the picture. Only I'm not going with that bow. That to me is just, I mean that flower, that is just something they're going to suck on. So, you know your child. It's not something I put on a little baby's outfit. So I went with the 3 months, so it's really not going to take too much material, you know, to do her outfit. So the patterns are really simple. First you choose which one you want to make, which I took the A because I wanted to have a little bit of sleeves and stuff. And then if you go right down here, I mean, they make it really simple. They show you how to lay each piece. First they tell you which pieces are going to be needed out of the package, you know, because they do have, you know, different designs and stuff on it. So you can make some dresses for the winter, some dresses for the spring and stuff. But they do lay it all out too. So I went with A, and then you just lay it all out. Now because I've already used some of the material for the first one, believe it or not, you know, it's like, you know, putting the time into it and stuff, you can make it more rugged. And of course you can cater it according to the child and stuff, because like on that dress and everything, I needed to make sure that the neck, you know, because it has the glitter and stuff, that the neck would not irritate, or the sleeves, you know, especially underneath the arms and everything. That's very important for this little girl and stuff, you know, because of skin conditions and stuff. So, and then you don't want all that glitter on the inside, you know, to go on t-shirts and stuff like that and all over the place. So just wish she needed it, you know, because she's just a sparkle little girl, full of energy, you know, really cool. Okay, so because I've already done that, so I had extra pieces and stuff, I had to lay them out a little bit different than what they had on there. So I still have one more piece there, and then I'll have to open this one up because this one only needs one, so you need the whole piece opened up for the front piece of the skirt, because you do have to add all the little pleats and stuff. Okay, so if you see the arrow go this way, then make it go that way with your fabric. And right here you see how it has to be on the center fold, because all the fabrics come folded up. So you put it on the center fold. Other than that, just go according to the arrows. All right. So I still had this one extra little piece and stuff that I needed to put on. And I had this extra piece from the first one. So I'm going to put it here instead of laying it out there, because what I'm trying to do is to save as much material as I can, because in another video, after our Thanksgiving dinner and everything, those who are invited and stuff like that, we get together and we do a nice craft. And I want to be able to use the leftovers for the scarf, because this is going to be a glass snowman that we're doing with beautiful little hats and everything, and I'm going to need a scarf. So what better way than to use the leftovers. Always use leftovers if you can. And save, any pieces that are good size, save them, because another craft will come around. Whether you do crafts with the kids at school like I used to do when my kids were young, or just to do them at home now that there's grandchildren in the picture and stuff. So, because Kara's been collecting a lot with me this year, as far as acorns and everything, just to do a little kids craft when Christmas comes. So, kind of neat. So, be sure to add your kids into a lot of things that you do. I mean, we have already done before, if you looked at some of my other videos and stuff, how we took pine cones and warmed them up in the oven and stuff to get the stickiness to go away. Now when and then after that we turned around and put peanut butter on it, then rolled it into bird seed. Now we're letting that dry, so by the time the snow hits the ground, and the birds are not as able to get food as easy, we'll have all these pine cones that have peanut butter, high protein, and the seeds for them. And I haven't seen no squirrels around yet, but boy, I did a lot of videos last year on my View With Me channel, which is my other YouTube channel, of them playing, fighting, and everything else. Kind of cute, really. Okay, I'm going to try to save even this little piece because it might work out for part of my scarf going down. So try to save all you can. Sometimes you might have to rearrange it, especially if you're making 2 outfits, like I am. Trying to save all I can, make sure I have enough, because all I bought was 2 yards, because that's all there was left of this one in particular, and this is the one I wanted because it fit my little Kara. Okay, so then you cut into these little pieces like this. I don't know if you can really see me doing this. Let me check and see. Oh yeah, you can see me doing it. Okay, so you just cut into that, and there's a reason for that, because on one of the other pieces it's going to match up, and you're going to want to match it up perfectly. Okay, and you'll notice, like, let me see. Like on this one here, this next piece I'm going to have to do, because it's just one piece. If you notice, it's got a line right in the middle to show you that's the center in front of the dress. So when you get to that, you might want to just clip a little piece like that. Not a lot, not too long, because you do go 5/8 of an inch for your seams. And then what you do, when you do your seams and everything, some people will iron the whole material beforehand. And for me, I iron as I go, so that my seams, when I sew one piece of the dress, when I go to put the next piece, my seams are going to be exactly the way I want, so that both sides are not on the same side. You iron it right down so it's open, so your seam is open, and that makes for stronger, okay, when you're making your outfit. So it's not pulling and tugging, and it's even on strength and everything. So that's really good to do. Okay, so these are just the nice things. You know, in the old days, they always made their clothes all by hand and everything. And really, when you go with this kind of fanciness and stuff, you know, when you're doing 2 dresses like this, like I am, and stuff, it's really like buying 2, but only paying half price for them. You know, it's like buy 1, get 1 free. And you put your time into it. You know, of course you made it for someone special and something homemade, you know. Kids appreciate that a lot more. That's why a lot of my videos you'll see where I have, you know, where people made homemade toys for the boys. You know. And all these little scraps and everything, you know, the girls are going to be into all the dolls and stuff. You can really make a lot of material, I mean a lot of clothes for their dolls out of pieces that you made dresses for them with. You know, so that means a lot. Or if you're into quilting and stuff, you can use, you know, a piece. And, you know, keep saving it up as you do. Now this one has 2, so you're going to want to do both of them. Cut them both. There's a reason for that. Okay. And, you know, so save all the pieces, you know, like 1 good square, you know, and just keep collecting. So that, you know, in later years you can make them a nice quilt. And they can have all the pieces of the material of stuff you've already made for them. You know, or even for their dolls and stuff. You know, the doll might need a little blanket in the crib, you know. So if you have pieces, enough piece left, you can do that. You know, you can do an awful lot. So, here we go. Oh, I guess this side left. So, save all your pieces. You never know how you can use them later, you know. Sometimes if you do a craft and stuff and you need to just cut out a little hat for a snowman or something, you know, nothing like this beautiful sparkly stuff. So, save it all. I did really close on this one. There we go. Alright, now this one also had another one right here. So we shall do that. Now when I do the arms, because you know you're going to be gathering on the top for the arms and stuff, but you just put your tension up higher and you go close to the edge, you know, that way there you can pull it and it gathers. It's always good to put where the middle, the top, middle of the top is. Then you know that that's going to be on your shoulders. Seam. Sometimes I have to slow down when I talk. It comes out a little bit messed up if I talk too fast. You know, the Frenchman side of me. Alright. So just follow the directions and stuff and know that, you know, the kids will like it. Now this here I'm doing because Mom wants to do, they haven't done baby pictures yet. Baby's a month old now. And they're going to do Christmas pictures as the baby's announcement pictures and stuff to send out to family and friends and stuff. So these little girls are going to have this cute little dress. So then we're going to do pictures. These are all the leftovers. Now look at that. I can open that right up. I can use them as pieces for scarves, you know, and wide enough and stuff. Sew it together, put a seam, turn it inside out, whichever way I need to do it. Make sure you keep your pieces together. The bad thing would be is to start sewing and be looking for pieces. Save all your extra little pieces. It's so